right, welcome to today's workout. It is going to be a cardio, core, and strength workout, so get ready. We will do cardio intervals. They're going to be 30 to 40 seconds each, and we'll repeat some of them. And then we're going to do some strength and some core in between. So let's get started. Make sure you have a couple of sets of weights, maybe some heavier, some light, some water, and let's get started. So we're going to start with those feet apart. We're just going to squat and reach. So we're going to squat and reach it up. Sitting back into those heels, abs in nice and tight. We'll get a nice side reach here. Getting everything nice and warm. We're going to work everything today. 2 more. Tap and reach it up. Just have a little bend in those knees, really reaching that arm straight up. We're going to open up the back and take that reach forward. So I want you to round the upper back, opening up those shoulder blades. 4 more. Give me a step touch right here. We want to warm up those inner thighs and sink it down a little bit. Really reach and pull those arms. For 4, 3, 2, go back to that march. Knees are up. 4, 3, we're going to take those hands behind the head and we're going to squat with a knee twist. Keeping the pace quick, getting that heart rate up. Get back into those heels. Keep the core tight. 2 more. March it out. March it in. Give me a little jump rope right here, warming up those calves. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Give me heel dips forward. Push out from the chest. 4 more. We're going to go back to that jump rope. Heel dips forward. Warming up those hamstrings. Jump rope. Heel dips forward. Give me that jump rope one more time. Heel dips forward. March it out. All right, we're going to get a little warmer in our core, so we're going to hold those feet. We're going to walk out to a plank, go into an upward facing dog, and walk back. So we're going to take those feet apart, bend the knees, walk out to a plank, go to an upward facing dog, and come back. Now, your upward facing dog doesn't have to be too deep. We just want to keep the core tight and warm up that low back a little bit. Maybe open up the chest a little bit as you come down. Drop the hips. Let's do that one more time. Make sure you bend the knees to get those hands to the ground and bring it up. Good job. All right, we're going to take that right leg forward, left leg back. We're going to come down to a runner stretch. And we're going to drop that knee down and up. You want to just warm up that hip a little bit more. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to the other side. Come down to that runner stretch. And then drop that knee down and up. So I like to push through that back heel. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fold it over to the center. And let those hands come down between your feet. Let everything go, shake your head. And now take those hands out a little bit in front. Open up the back here. Really stretch nice and long. And then walk or jump those feet in. Roll it up. Give me a big shoulder roll. And we're going to grab some water and get started. All right, so we're going to start with some cardio. Focusing a lot on your core. with this workout as well. So a lot of the cardio that we do will be focused on the core. You want to keep it nice and tight. So the first one we have is going to be shuffle and drop. We're going to get the heart rate up. Again, they're 30 to 40 seconds each, and some of these are going to repeat. So we're going to shuffle 2 and drop. If it's too soon to drop to the floor with bending the knees, then just do your best. Ready, set, go. So shuffle, shuffle, drop. So you're just going to move your body in a lateral movement. Push those hips back and use your legs to get to the ground. So it's a little sumo. You have a slight toe turn out. More seconds. Keep that chest open. Keep that back nice and straight. Try not to round the shoulders. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, next move in that pairing is going to be skaters, and then we'll repeat them. So you're going to go skate. Now, you can keep these low or a little bit higher. I'm not going too low right now, but again, you want to keep that lateral movement. Good. So feel free to take this lower next time with me, but I'm going to stay here right now. Getting that little twist through the core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to repeat those again. All right, the first one is going to be that shuffle, shuffle, drop. So feel free to go a little deeper if you didn't get to the ground last time. Here we go. This one gets those inner thighs too. So each pairing will be repeated twice. So you really get to use those muscles a little bit better, a little deeper the second time around. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, skaters. I'm going to go a little deeper than before. I'm going to go a little slower, but I'm going to go a little lower. Ready? Here we go. So my goal is to get to the ground. So I'm going to have to go a little lower in my legs. I'll do some from the side. Breathe. So these are a little slower. You want to try to keep the leg up behind. Feel those legs. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. All right, grab a set of dumbbells. All right, this one's going to be a squat with a twist reach, and you're only going to go up with one arm. So as feet are apart, you're going to squat, twist, reach. So the strength portions are going to be for about 40 to 45 seconds. Giving you time to go a little deeper, a little slower, more intentional, and I really want you to grip to that core. Breathe. Squeeze and press, you're getting that shoulder work as well. Push into those heels. Get that chest lifted. Feel those legs. Getting that rotation, working those obliques. Last one. Good job. Put it down. Woo. All right. We're going to do a plank move, another core move without the weights, and then we'll do another cardio set and we'll repeat like that. So you're gonna come into that plank and you're gonna bring that knee to the outside of our elbow. So you're gonna go right here. Again, these are gonna be about 40 to 45 seconds. So you're working that core. You're also working those shoulders, your chest. You can really feel the heart rate come up here. A lot of muscles at work. Reach long through the crown of the head. If you need a little break here, just hold your plank or come to your knees and hold that plank. And about 15 seconds to go. I want you to keep that core tight. That helps to stabilize so you don't shift side to side. Couple more. Last one. Good job. Get a quick sip of water. We're going to do another cardio round. So the cardio rounds are about 2 minutes. Next one is going to be squat digs and moguls side to side. So the squat digs are quick. Second round, we'll go a little deeper. All right, 30 seconds here. You're gonna bring your arms up, dig, jump it up, dig. So you're pushing off from the heel to the ball of the foot. It's a nice soft landing. Breathe. Really driving those arms. You can go a little faster, you can go a little slower. Music is just background. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick second or two. Moguls. They're going to be a little bit more side to side. My feet are going to be a little closer together. You're going to imagine skiing here. Same movement with the arms. So you're going to just take the hips back, but you're going to come up and turn. It's a little harder on your core because you're moving both feet at the same time. And you're really using those arms. Core is tight. 3, 2, and 1. Notice the cardio. It's only 30 seconds, but it's back to back. So you're getting a full 2 minutes in. Next one, those squat digs. I'll do this one from the side. You're gonna reach those arms up. Try to go a little deeper if you can. Now, if you wanted to go a little deeper, you can touch the ground. Get those hips back a little further. And I like to add a little twist. Gives it a little something extra. Do that oblique. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. We have those moguls again. You're gonna really drive those arms. Ready, set, here we go. So you really have to think, and as the arms come up, you're switching those feet. These aren't as deep as the squats. They can be a little bit if you want. They can be a little quicker, but you do want to go down into that squat. You want to pick those feet up. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going to pick up 2 dumbbells again. A little more strength, and then we're going to do another core exercise. This one's going to be a deadlift to an upright row. Again, working those shoulders, also working the low back and the hamstrings. All right, here we go. Deadlift, upright row. You want to get that hinge at the hip. I like to do these with the legs straight, but notice my knees are not locked. You don't want to lock out any joints. You want a nice high pull. The wrists are straight. Breathe. Really push into those heels to get a little more glute and hamstring recruitment. You can also come up with one arm at a time if you prefer. And keeping the pace quick, even though this is strength. So if you have heavier weights, you can go a little slower. One more. Put it down. Woo. All right. Next one is going to be a crab reach with a roll down and up. So again, you have 45 seconds here with your core work. You're going to come down to the tips of the shoulder blades. Come up, tap the toe. That's all it is. So you go down, up, tap. Down, up, tap. You got 45 seconds on the clock. Now you can tap the outside of that foot to get a little bit more oblique, or you can just go for the toe. You're trying to keep that hand right under your shoulders. Remember, this is whole body. Even though it's core focus, you're getting a little tricep. You're getting a little heart rate up. Notice I'm staying on the tips of my shoulder blades. When I come down and I'm not looking up, I'm kind of looking forward a little bit so that I don't strain my neck. Use your feet here. Really push into that foot. You have one more on each side. Last one. And come up. Good job. All right. Little breather. I'm going to get a quick sip. We're going to find another pairing of cardio. We'll do a strength and then a core. But remember, these are all meant to be whole body. Just checking my time. Good job, everybody. All right. Next one is going to be an air jack with a tap down and an alternating side to side squat jump. Okay? So the first one, you're going to have your feet together, squat down, air jack. Now, if you don't like that, come up with one leg. Totally fine. You only have 30 seconds. This one you really feel in the core. Notice everything is core based. You need that core. Get those arms up. Go down and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Air it out. Next one, side to side, sumo, but we're gonna tap down. So start with those feet together. You go to the side, jump to the other. You're gonna feel a little bit more in the glutes here. These two back to back are a little harder. So if you don't want to jump, you're gonna take it side right here without the jump. Still going down, still doing the same movement. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can always do everything without the jump. Air it out. These two are a little harder. Air jack with the tap down. Woo. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Squat down. I'm gonna do this one from this side. So you wanna go down that squat. Seconds. 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Air it out. A few extra seconds in these 4 difficult ones. Side to side, taps with that squat. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. I'm going to do this side first. Come on. Be intentional with your reach. Really engage. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Air it out. See, that wasn't so bad. Those are a little harder. Grab your weights again. Whew. All right. This one is going to be a row to a rear delt fly. 45 seconds. You're going to be in a hip hinge. I'm going to have my knees slightly bent. Ready? Abs tight. Here we go. Row. Lateral. You're going to use your back to lift the weights as best you can. 30 seconds to go. Keep those weights apart. Really pushing your heels. Recruit your leg muscles. Recruit your core. 20 seconds. Get as many in as you can with the weights you have. If your weights are a little heavier, you may be going a little slower. That's fine too. Let's try to get one more 7. Reach long from the crown of the head and bring it in. Good job. Woo. All right. Next one, hip lift with a little twist corkscrew. So you can have your hands down or behind your head for this one. Your legs are going to be fairly straight. You can have your head down or up. So you're going to go side to side with the hip lift, but your legs are a little longer. I'm bringing my knees to one side and then the other. So if you prefer, you can use your hands for a little bit of counterbalance, but you don't want to push too much. You really want to use your core. Think about pressing your heels up to the ceiling. Do it with the head up or down. I actually like the head down a little bit when you're lifting your hips a little higher. Breathe. So getting that little twist. Again, here, hands here are fine. If it lets you focus a little bit more, I want you to do it. Getting obliques, heart rate. 4, 3, breathe. 2, and 1. Bring it up. All right. On to our next pair. And grab a quick sip of water. So these exercises go really quickly. We're doing 2 minutes of cardio, but they're easy to catch on to exercises. Notice I'm not using any weight, so this is the perfect workout you can do from a hotel room on vacation if you don't have your weights with you. You can just do the cardio segments and the core, no problem. Or do push-ups or tricep dips, something strength-wise without the weights. So let's get ready for our next cardio. All right. So this one's going to be alternate lateral tap down. So your one foot's going to be straight. I lied. The inside leg is bent. The outside leg is straight. Sorry. So see how my inside leg is bent into a squat, but they're lateral. We usually do this one switching 180 degrees. Right now, we're working a little differently, getting a little bit more inner thigh. And you can windmill the arms like I'm doing. And you can pick up the pace once you get it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. What you have to remember on that one is to bend the inside leg, because you don't want to just bend over. Whew, good job. Next one, prisoner squat sumo jump. So you're going to have your hands behind your head. You're going to pulse to jump. If you don't like to jump, just pulse. Again, work in the core a little more. Core has to work hard to stack. I put these together to really challenge you. Challenge that heart rate. Challenge that core. 2 more. You're gonna feel those legs. Good job. Air it out. Repeat it one more time, and we're done. All right. Lateral tap downs, lateral lunge. I'm gonna do this one from the side. Here we go. I like to windmill the arms. And I like to get that leg straight. They're a little awkward. I'm used to turning, but I'm really feeling these. Make sure you're pushing into the heel. Feeling it in the glute. Batting the arms makes it harder. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. A little awkward. I don't usually do that one, but it makes your brain work a little bit more too. Whew. Open up the chest, pulse, and jump. You're gonna feel those quads and inner thighs here. Here we go. Pulse, jump. Keep your chest open. Don't let your elbows come in. You're not pushing on your head. Everything's tall. It just makes it harder for the core. Woo! I'm feeling those legs. 2 more. Last one. Woo! I think I snuck an extra one in there. That's okay. Air it out. Woo! So, moving on. A little bit now to the biceps. Woo! This one's going to be a compound exercise. Biceps and legs. Rear lunge with a bicep curl. The sweep curl. Palms come up. Palms go in. All right? I'll do this one from the side. 45 seconds. Feet just about shoulder distance apart. Here we go. Sweeper curl. Single rear lunge. Pushing into that front heel. Keeping the knee over your heel. Bringing the weights up about 3/4 of the way. It's a sweeper curl, meaning the palms start out facing each other and then they go palms up. Make sure you're dropping it down into that lunge. Breathe in. 8 more seconds. Breathe. Last one, let's get one more on each side. Bring it up, good job. Woo! All right. Debating what to do next. All right. We're gonna do roll up to boat pose. So you're gonna start out extended. I'm trying to pick some of the harder exercises. You start out here, you roll up to boat pose. Everything comes down, everything up. I like to have the palms down. Be very intentional with your arms. If this is too much, just come up with one leg. If it's too much to come up with both legs, everything can be modified. And that's a pretty good rule of thumb. So anytime you're doing something like a jumping jack or anything with 2 feet at the same time, just single it out. I like to use the arms to push down. Getting a lot of downward movement here, so you're getting not only lower abs, but you're getting upper. 2 more. Pulling everything up, good job. All right, I'm gonna check my time. Good, let's try to get one more grouping in to make this about a 40 to 45 minute workout. Remember, you can do all of it, part of it, none of it. Well, not none of it, but some of it. Do what you have time for. But these are great combinations because you get everything in. Okay, so we'll do one more pairing. This one is going to be, let's do static lunge punch outs. So let's take our right leg forward and then we'll repeat it on the left. Left leg back, you're gonna drop down in the lunge. As you come up, you're gonna punch. I'll show you from the side. Now, if you don't want to jump, you can still do the motion, right? Now you're gonna press into that heel every time, whether you're jumping or not, and you're feeling that arm. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good job. We'll go on to the next one, which is gonna be a drop squat, 180-degree turn. So you're gonna start with your feet together. We're gonna open to the side, come together, open to the side. Every time you go down, you're gonna tap the ground. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So it's a drop squat. You're opening up into that sumo. Chest is lifted. Inner thigh. You don't have to do the turn if you don't want to. You can stay facing front. 2, and 1. Good job. Take in a little air. We're gonna do that static lunge, jump with the left leg forward. When these exercises are a little bit more breathy, take a little more time. We're only taking about 10 seconds. So you have that left leg forward, drop down. Here we go. Nice full extension on the punch. Keep the chest lifted. Keep that heel right underneath the knee. 10 seconds. Put a little power in your punch. Work that shoulder. Work that tricep. Last one. Woo. Drop squat. With the turn, again, you can stay front. Give yourself a little extra recovery time. Notice I'm keeping moving. This is our last pairing. Let's go. I'm gonna start to this side first. Feet together, here we go. So I'm jumping to that sumo squat. Also getting those obliques. Give 10 seconds. Last one. Good job. All right. We work shoulders, back, biceps. We work triceps now. Grab your weights. Woo. All right. So, triceps. Woo. Love this one. It's gonna be a kickback to a press up. We're gonna work shoulders too. So hip hinge. You also work the glutes on this one. You start with a rack weight. You're gonna kick it back, push it up. You have to keep the elbows high. You don't have to go too deep on the squat. You're gonna feel those glutes. Remember, you have 45 seconds. You gotta pace it. This one keeps the heart rate up. I think they all do. Try not to lean back when the weights go overhead. Use your chest, use your core, use your shoulders, use your back. 5 seconds. Really brace that core so you don't lean back. Last one. Good job, bring it in. Woo! All right. Side plank, crunches. Since we have 2 sides, we'll do them on the right for 30 seconds and then on the left. So you're gonna come down on your right elbow. So we've not only attacked the core on all the exercises on the floor, we've attacked it with our cardio and with our strength. So now with this side plank, you can have your top leg forward, you can be on bended knee and just lift the hips, or hardest one is going to be stacked, but make sure you're not out here. Really be in a straight line. as best you can. Make sure you keep your ear off your shoulder, and you're gonna really need to pull in the abs here. So you're gonna take your hand behind your head, come up, that's the hardest part, and do 30 seconds of crunches. I like to exhale as I crunch. Your hips are not moving, so you're really just staying stable and you're crunching. These are hard. Breathe. Bringing that elbow down, but squeeze. You don't want to do these too quick. You really want to squeeze. You're going to feel it in the bottom of the week. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Come on, push. Come up. Woo. Other side. Those are hard. I know you probably said, oh, 30 seconds, no problem. They add up quick. Because again, your heart rate's up. You're not doing just a single muscle, it's whole body. That's the name of the game. All right, this is our last one, and then we stretch. All right, so you're gonna come up on this elbow, stack, make sure you're not back here, really stack those hips. You're gonna have your hand behind your head, keep your ear off the shoulder. Take a deep breath, squeeze that core, come up, here we go. Don't worry about how many you do, worry about your form, or think about your form. I don't like to use the term worry. Just think about your form, be concerned about your form, what your body's feeling. Your bottom oblique, you can feel it. And you really have to keep your balance here, so you don't fall back. So you're exhaling on the exertion. Really pull in those lower abs too. That's going to help you stay in good form. Getting a full range of motion. Oh, 2 more. You may go over 30 seconds here on each side. And bring it down with control. Ooh, good job. All right, let's stretch it out. Ooh, let's take our legs out in a V. And let's just feel those inner thighs lengthen here. Flex your feet, feel that whole leg stretching out. Sit up nice and tall, rib over the hip. We're just gonna go back and forth, side to side. It's more of a dynamic stretch as you bring that heart rate down. This also works the obliques a little bit. That hand is just lightly on the floor, and really try to reach over as opposed to forward. As you come in between, stack your rib cage over your hips. Try not to collapse. So lengthen, bend, lengthen again, bend. We're gonna hold this next one. Hold it here. We're gonna turn and face that leg. Gently pull your toe in. Keep this hip down. And then we're gonna go to the other side. You might notice you're more flexible on one side than the other. Perfectly normal. Turn and face that leg gently. Gently. Bring in your toe. You're going to feel a nice stretch through the lower part and in the Achilles, lower part of the calf. Notice I'm not doing this. You really want to bring your chest down. All right, now come back to center and just walk it out. And then walk it back. And then walk it out, and walk it back. Now, you can take this a little further each time. You can take this a little slower. And then next time we walk it out, we're going to hold it a little bit longer. So let's hold and still keep the chest up. Breathe into your stretch. Try to maybe bring those elbows down. Bring your chest down a little more, but still reaching through the crown of the head. And then walk it in. Good job. Let's just open up that chest a little more. Take your hands behind your head and just open the chest. We're not leaning back. We're just opening. This is the way we were in that prisoner squat jump, pulse and squat. It opens the chest. You're also working that core to stay lifted. You're not just here. So hold it here. Now take this arm up, bring up and over just to stretch the side and other side. Now, if you want more of a stretch in your bicep or tricep, go for it. All right, we're gonna cross the legs in front and take a little spinal twist. So we're gonna have one hand behind, one hand on the top of the knee, and just rotate. You wanna make sure that this hand is not back here. You wanna bring it really to the base of the spine. Other side when you're ready. And take your time with this one. Really open the chest. Rotate from your center and let the neck and the head follow. Bring it center, take a deep breath. Bring your hands to your heart. Give yourselves a hand. Put some gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout. And have a great day, everybody. I'll see you next time.